Hi there, I'm Asa and you're welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my first 24 hours on Nysc camp, Jos. So first off, in case you're not aware, Jos is pretty cold. At YA Foundation where we had our camp, it was 9 degrees centigrade as of the morning after I arrived. So as you can see, there was really pretty much dew, and I enjoyed the whole dancing and trumpet playing and all of that. It was my first day, remember, so I was really giddy and excited. I have to stress this again. As a Nigerian living in other parts of Nigeria, nothing prepares you for just cold. I arrived from Enugu the previous night pretty late, so when the sun rose, it was time for me to go and start my registration process. So here I was waiting for the registration process to start. It was meant to start by 9, and before it started, some soldiers started checking our bags for contraband such as electrical items, weed, smoke, alcoholic drinks, and so on. Also, while waiting, I entertained myself by watching the man-o-war drills that was going on by the side. One thing Nysc camp will teach you is how to be very patient. We waited for quite a while, and eventually registration process started. Our documents were checked, certificates from school, ID cards, they were all checked, and then we were registered and given our meal tickets and camp ID. Coincidentally, my first 24 hours on camp was batch B stream 2 swearing in day. That is to say, my swearing in day. So here we were waiting for the event to start proper. You remember how I said at the beginning of this video that Jos is freaking cold? You know what's worse than that? It's the heat. In Jos, the heat smites you by day and the cold by night. The camp director took the honor the rain or in the sun personal because children were basically melting. So you see people trying to hide under the trees just to keep cool. I really didn't regret bringing this big bottle of water with me. The swearing-in event was just to welcome us on camp and into the Nysc program. It was made up of different speeches from different people, welcoming different guests, and us waiting, and eventually different platoons had their march past, which at that point I was not even interested in. I was only interested in leaving this place, leaving that heat, and going to a very cool place. There was also a cultural event which was quite entertaining. It piqued my interest, so hence I went to the front to video. Enjoy. I made a separate video about the cultural events I attended while on camp. So if you love this performance and you want to see others like this, don't forget to subscribe so you can get notified when I put up that video. After the swearing in, we had lunch, which was rice, and then I came back here to get my uniform, my khaki and boots. After that, I had to go and make my sleeping arrangements. So the tricky thing is, the night we arrived, we had to sleep in the camp clinic. So this being my second night here, we were told by the management that there wasn't enough room for the number of corps members that was sent to Jos. So that very day, they had to go to the main camp, which was at Mangu, where there is insecurity, to get mattresses. So now, unfortunately for us, it rained that day. So the mattresses came wet. So we were told to sleep on wet mattresses. It's safe to say that my first day on camp was my worst day on camp, because here we were sleeping like scavengers. There were no bunks, our mattresses were on the ground and they were wet. So this was my own space. After this first rough night, every other day on camp went by beautifully. Okay, so now everybody, I have a place. Yes, I'm no longer homeless. I'm floating in the air in Jos. Homeless in Jos City. I now have my own bunk. I'll show you around tomorrow because now it's kind of cold. I don't have energy to jump down from this bunk. But anyways, your girl has a place. That's it, guys, on my first 24 hours on Nysc camp. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see other videos in the series, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, like and share. Thank you so much for stopping by. See you on the next one. Bye bye.